Imagine a terrible event has occurred in your community. There are mass fatalities, more than your hospitals or morgues can handle. The public is desperate for information. Health and safety responders are overwhelmed, and the media are clamoring for a response. Politicians want something to tell their constituents. PIOs from local and regional jurisdictions arrive to help. Some are experienced, others have never worked a crisis. They have diverse skills, talents, and backgrounds, and they look to you for direction. What do you do? If you take this intensive 2-day workshop, you'll know. Media Survival Group is a recognized leader in crisis communications training and are certified trainers for the Department of Homeland Security with years of experience in crisis communications. From hostage negotiations to missing children, public health epidemics to natural disaster response, fires, floods, and earthquakes, Media Survival Group trainers have been in the trenches during some of the nation's highest profile crisis communication situations, and they bring that expertise to each workshop. If you take this highly acclaimed workshop, you'll be fully capable of working in a National Incident Management System compliant JIC within the Incident Command System. But it doesn't stop there. You'll learn state-of-the-art communication skills from a nationally recognized leader in social media. You'll also learn how to prepare and disseminate live stream videos. Not only that, you'll enjoy yourself and come away with a renewed sense of confidence in your crisis communication skills, emphasizing traditional media and social media.
This workshop has been fabulous. I am a new PIO. I spent many years as a journalist, but being on this side of the camera, I'm learning all of a sudden about things that I'd never known before. I didn't know about emergency response, and learning about a JIC just makes me feel like I'm prepared for when an emergency happens, which in the Bay Area it's going to happen at some point.
It's opened up my eyes to the expectations of a PIO, but it definitely makes me feel more comfortable to be able to represent my organization confidently and competently when interfacing with the media and the public.
This really has been a wonderful workshop. I think it's one of the best trainings I've attended that deals with this type of subject matter, and what made it so strong was wonderful presenters. You really did have not just good and engaging styles, but a lot of really good information. And it wasn't repetitive, and it wasn't a lot of the same old stuff we've seen, and it was very information packed. We went from communications law to high tech to actual hands-on simulations, and that's just a great breadth of content.
Welcome back. I'm Kerry Shearer at the KBAU Devastating Disaster Desk with continuing coverage of the Bump City earthquake.
It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of information presented, but I felt like the exercises and the breakout sessions really did a good job of driving home the lessons that you were trying to teach in terms of coordination and information flow. It's incredibly important to do the research, gather the information, and disseminate factual information and really brief format, bullet point information so that people can really focus on the key messages.
This was a great experience. I came into this position with no knowledge of emergency response, no knowledge of what a JIC or a GIS was, and today has answered so many questions.
It was excellent. First of all, I thought the instructors were really good, and I really enjoyed learning from my classmates. I think one of the things that's really important is just figuring out a structure on which we can work together as spokespeople, as PIOs, and figure out how we can get information out in the most efficient way under a crisis. So figuring out how to build a team, how to make that work. You can write a plan, but really trying to practice it and execute it, all of that. We got that in a short amount of time, and I thought that was very effective. Most of the people here I'd never met before, and that actually is extremely valuable as well.
The skills, information, and confidence you'll gain from this workshop will last a lifetime. Register today.